yeah, again, I am just amazed at how well that has come out. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video and a new location. So we will be getting on the rolls just shortly. I thought we'll talk about this new place rather than working down where we were before. So a while ago, we did discuss potentially getting a big unit. I did actually put a YouTube short out regarding that unit. We got in there, all was going well, up until the point we actually received the revised lease. Basically, the revised lease was that we had no rights to be in there technically, even though we were paying the rent. The landlord could kick us out at any moment. So that was it. It was like, nope, see you later, not interested. Walk in at 8 o'clock in the morning, change your locks, and we'd have to be out within 24 hours. Didn't have to give a reason. So it was like, nope, no thank you. My advice to anyone, don't deal with the building in trust. So we got this place. Took a little while to get it because there was a lot of if and I whether or not we're going to get it or not. So we got it. So we'll take a little bit of a walk around so you can see what's what and talk about the other projects that are currently in here that are going to be happening very, very soon. So let's kind of a little walk around. So this is our new humble abode. So we'll quickly start with this one. I'm not going to talk too long about this one because we're here for the rolls today. That one, as you know, or some of you may know, I do vehicle recovery. That was one of the vehicles. That one's going back on the road. That one is the spares machine. Do excuse all the mess because we have only just moved in. We've only been here less than 3 days at the time of recording this, so yeah. So that one there is going to be back on the road as another recovery unit, and this one here is going to meet its untimely demise. Now, we get on to this one. Now, some of you have wondered how on earth did it manage to fit in that space? Believe it or not, there was no jacks involved, there was no wheel jockeys involved, no nothing. It actually got in there under its own power. What I am going to do today is get it out of there, just turn it enough so that we can get on and do the actual servicing and get the little bits done that I haven't been able to do because of the weather. You've probably noticed that some of the walls are white. I am in the process of painting it all because it was, as much as it's nice to see a bit of brick in it, it is a bit dark. It's going to need several coats to cover it. I'm actually even rigging up CCTVs. You can probably see me there. It's all a temporary system, this. It will get fitted in a bit more permanently. But as I say, we have just moved into here. But yeah, it's a nice little size unit. I reckon you could get probably five cars in here. And there's 3 in here already, so another 2. May not be able to work around all of them, but there we are. So I think we'll get this Rolls-Royce out of here and turned around enough so that I can actually get around it and get some work done. So that's for you people that wondered how on earth it got in that space. It gets out just as easy, which is quite surprising actually for something that large that it's actually got such a good turning circle. Pop this bonnet and see what we can do because we have got some service kits here for it, so let's get on with that. So unfortunately, none of the service kit actually fits. The car takes a cylinder type filter, this one, the square one. The fuel filter doesn't fit, the oil filter doesn't fit, so I can't service the engine. But whilst I've been on the phone trying to organise replacement filters, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have a little play with the paintwork because it's something that's always bothered me. I know it's going to be polishing a turd as such, but it actually hasn't come out too bad. I shall show you. So we'll all appreciate that this paintwork is bad. I mean, I don't know how well the camera's going to show it, but it is marred. It's had a really bad paint job. So like all along the top of the wings, everywhere it's all brown here. Bone on this car has actually been washed. You wouldn't think it, but it has. So when you hit a clay bar and just a normal bit of polish with a polishing wheel, you get this. So yeah, if you sort of compare to over there where it is completely dull, you can see by the light from the big phone, that's kind of what you're getting. So what I'm going to do is to continue polishing this, see if we can make it look a little bit better than it did before. So here's another little comparison just from the front here. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the camera on a little time lapse. I'm going to just work with the wing so you can kind of see the process that I'm doing, just to tidy it up a little bit because it does look disgusting. So let's get a time lapse set up. So this is now the next day. As you can see, a bit more of the wall's been painted and that Range Rover has moved. So yesterday, as you saw, I was polishing some of it. I was only using this stuff, Total Wax Hybrid ceramic polish. But only because I didn't actually have any cutting compound. The results are just amazing. So obviously there was still a bit of yellowish and stuff like that on the bonnet and the wing and stuff like that. I haven't done the driver's side yet, compound. I've just done the passenger side. There's something amazing, and I think I've outdone myself here. Let's have a look. So, the bonnet was obviously still a bit yellowish from when I did it with just literally this stuff here. So I've now used some Meguiar's Ultimate Cutting Compound and just sent it with a wheel. I mean, luckily I've done the hard bit on the bonnet and the wing by already clay barring it and putting a bit of polish on it, but it has taken away most of the yellowing. I mean, down here, it's still a bit yellow, but I think that's more because of the paint, all the patchwork that's been done over the years. If we go around here, you can see on the bonnet that you've got like, it's almost like watermark underneath the paint, so it's a little bit textured. But again, I think it was just a bad repaint at some point. But the driver side, I've not done anything with any cutting compound or anything like that, so it's still just got the polish on it. but the shine is just amazing. Now, we're going to go around to something I have been working on. So all along this side, like I say, has actually been cut and compounded. So there's no polish on any of this. So I'm just going to point the camera towards the wall a minute. Push the button to change the lighting slightly. Ooh. Right. You just caught a glimpse. This is what it looked like before. I'm trying to keep as much of that out as possible. You know, this stuff is growing on this car. This isn't just sitting on the paint and hasn't been washed. This is growing in it. Now, there we go. Like I said, I've not put polish on it, so it's still a little bit hazy and stuff from the cutting compound. But I think I've outdone myself here, because I really didn't think this was going to get half as nice as this. I mean, the camera, as we know, isn't doing it justice. But compared to that, let's try and push the button for the lighting a bit better. There we go. So to go from that to that is truly amazing. I didn't bother filming it because I'm in and out all day. Little bits are getting done. So I'm just going to put snippets in as I move around the car. Oh, and also, I did do the roof as well. Just this bit here, but I mean, again, the lighting, you can just see how dull it is and how baked in, well, not baked in, but the stuff is growing on it. I mean, the clay bar has actually worked wonders on the thing. But yeah, so I'm going to crack on and get this boot lid done. The next bit that's going to be a little bit interesting is going to be the lacquer peel. I mean, you can't really see it because the light's not around here, and apparently that light isn't working. But yeah, so I then got to try and sort all this out and try and blend it into the paint the best I can, because I'm not going to bother painting it, and I will explain why later on in the video. But yeah, again, I am just amazed at how well that has come out, considering, like I say, clay bar, bit of ultimate compound, and that's what happens. I know some people love their auto glim and all their other products, but the stuff like this, you know, we're just polishing a turd at this point. I say a turd, it's still a nice car, but yeah, I'm in love. Anyway, let's crack on and get the rest of it done. And here's what the boot lid looks like. Damn sight better than it did. There are still little micro scratches and things in it, little bits that aren't going to come out, like this little bit here, but it's better than it was. Still got to do along the back here yet, but that'll come in time. Obviously, I pointed out not further along into the video about the lacquer peel. You can still see bits of lacquer in it, or where the edges of where it's peeling. But as far as I'm concerned, that's a lot better than what it was. I mean, it did look absolutely disgusting. So you can see it. I'll try and get it in the camera. I don't really think I'm going to get it, but yeah, you get the gist. It is still there, but it's hidden, so to speak. We'll do a little quick walk around of everything, of how it looks so far in daylight, because every time I've been doing something, it's in darkness. Dave's just giving some of the plastics a bit of a wipe down and some of the chrome. And again, there's that wing. That was also matted. It does look so much better. Then obviously the bonnet, which beforehand, when it was lifted up like this, you couldn't actually see anything. I just need to put a bit of polish on that side. And then we've got side down along here. Obviously that door, I'll shut that door so you can actually see it. So yeah, I think considering just how bad this paintwork actually was, I think it's come out immensely well. Considering the stuff was literally growing in it. So nature was trying to reclaim. So let's have a little bit of a chat about why we're not repainting it, shall we? So, why aren't we painting this thing? Well, there's a lot of things we aren't going to do to it. When we got this thing, we just thought, do you know what? We'll get this thing running right, get it cleaned up, do the odds and ends to it, you know, and then stick it up for sale. Because as some of you will know, these cars take a lot of money and a lot of time. we just essentially saved this from a scrap man, because if we didn't buy it, that's what was going to happen. So if we, to tidy this thing up, get it looking half presentable again, stick it back up for sale for an honest price, I think is the way forward with it. We are still going to do videos on it whilst we still have it. So we will still be doing little bits. So I've still got to fix this window here. There's still other little bits and pieces to do. I want to try and get the radio working, even though it's not a standard radio. And yeah, there's just little bits we still want to continue doing, to basically help the next guy out. Because it is definitely savable. So I'm going to think of a price that's more than reasonable for it. We're not going to ask stupid money for it, because we all know here that that's not going to happen. So yeah, we are still going to, like I say, still going to continue doing videos and bits and pieces with it, which you guys will all see. If anyone that watches these videos would like to maybe make us an offer on it, that'd be amazing, and we can have a chat and we can go right through it. I will drop my email address for the Scrapsavers channel down below. And yeah, hopefully maybe one of you would like to take her on. And all viewings are welcome and stuff. And any photos or anything that you need to see, by all means, we're happy to provide it. As for now, we're going to end the video there. In the next video, you will see the Rolls-Royce again, because we are going to do last little bits to it. So there's still a bit of polishing left to do. There's still, the windows and stuff to have a look at and get a few things freed up and make sure they're all working. And if we do get time in the video, we will go underneath it, so you can all see it underneath and all under the engine bay, and we'll take our time looking through it together. So yeah, like, subscribe, do as usual, and I shall see you in the next one.